Yo, what's going on, world? It's your boy Najee from RapRadar.com. Today, man, I got a very special guest. This is you. You know, we got to do that. We still on the quarantine mode. I wish we could do this in person. Um, but I got somebody, a very special guest. You know her name. You're gonna see the music. I got Blacc Chyna here. Blacc Chyna, what's up?
What's up? How you doing? How y'all doing?
Good. I'm doing good, man. I think the first time or the only time we ever met, I did an interview with Nikki, the Queen Radio joint.
Oh yeah.
I think we met. You was there that day. We met that time.
Yeah, that was a fun interview.
It was. Yeah, that was a good one. Shit, I just seen Nikki posting her baby pictures out the other day, the pregnant pictures.
I'm so happy for her. Like, she deserves it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Becoming a mom is just a whole different. It's just different. You know what I mean? She's gonna love it.
Is it a lot? Like, what kind of advice would you give her? Like, just being a mom in the industry.
Just like be hands-on. Just really be hands-on and be like the best person and the best mom you could possibly be, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, how much would you say, like, being a mom for you has just kind of changed things, like, in your life, like, just how you move and everything?
Let's see. I mean, it's obviously made me a better person. You know, King and Dream, they're, like, awesome. And it's funny because I can see, like, myself and their dads, like, all in one. Is just funny to me.
Yeah.
So some like cracks me up. I'm like, I would have totally did that. So sometimes I don't even say nothing. I kind of laugh to myself in the inside, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, I have to like discipline. Like, no, you can't do that. But I'm just like laughing to myself because they're just funny. It's something I would have did. I'm like, this is too much.
Right. Now, I feel it. What you been doing during all this quarantine shit? Like, everybody been kind of locked down for a minute. I know LA going back into lockdown. How you been utilizing your time?
So I've been just basically working out, working on my music. I actually set up a studio in my house and I set up a gym in my house also. So I've been still like working and getting things done besides, you know, all like the COVID stuff. So I've been like really productive.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I seen you did the Blessed Bag joint. Y'all was on Skid Row giving out a bunch of stuff to the people. I like that. That was a good look.
Yeah,
What you want to do that?
I'm actually doing it again on this Sunday. So I'm super excited to raise money for 250 bags. And the bags is for women, men, and dogs. So I'm going to be passing that out alongside food, hot meals from MJ's Grill. So I'm just happy with everybody that came together to support it, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I like that. I like to see that. So now, we gotta get into this music because I saw recently when you dropped the Seen Her record, and I was like, oh shit, like Chyna doing music now? I didn't know what kind of I got a couple questions about it. All right, so first, what inspired you like now? Like, why now that you wanted to kind of get into the music shit?
Well, I mean, I've been actually working on music for the past 3 years and I have so many records, but you know, like with the timing, just like with the transition and my kids and, you know, Lashed and just other things that I was doing. I was doing my TV show. Like now I feel like I have more time to do it. I've always been like passionate about music, like always. So it was like perfect time, you know?
Yeah.
I like everything. You
say you was passionate, like who you grew up listening to? Like what was your shit like coming up? Like, oh, this mom.
Oh, that's easy. Jay-Z. I used to Jay-Z, let me see. It's like one of my top. I love Nas. Let's see. But like, you know what? My mom and my grandma, they used to listen to like a lot of oldies and stuff. So I have like a wide range of music selection that I listen to and that I like.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, for sure. I think
like stuff. Joe. A lot of people probably. But yeah.
Right. I mean, I think, you know, you in an interesting position, right? Because you blew up already before music, right? We knew you off of other things before we knew you from music. Every time we see that, I feel like it's always like a hard transition to get people to take it seriously when you pop in for something else first. Do you feel like that's going to be a struggle for you in terms of like getting your music to the next level?
No, not at all. I feel like it's actually going to open up, you know, more wide vision for people. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that don't know me from like the modeling or being an entrepreneur or being a mom. So like this is a whole different business venture for me, and I'm just super passionate about it. So I feel like once people see how passionate I'm about it, then they'll start to take it in and like receive it more, you know? Of course you're gonna have like people that like have to say certain things, but that's fine too. You know what I mean? I don't mind it.
Right.
And then I have my loyal fans and like people that vibe with me and stuff like that. So it's been good. Like, and I've been getting a lot of positive feedback, and other people, like even in the music industry, they have been, you know what I mean, like on my side, not like, oh, okay. Because, you know, people are like really open and honest, you know what I mean, when you're in the same like lane, or, you know what I mean, circle, you know what I mean? They're not gonna just tell me, hey, Chai, I like this because you Chai. No, like they're gonna tell me this is trash, I don't like that, or no, this is a bop, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm grateful to like have that. Hmm.
Nah, for sure. I feel that. Do you think like I guess it's gonna be a struggle? Cause at least for me, I know when I seen it, like I said, is you never know if people taking it serious or not. And that was one of the things for me, like as a, you know, rap, I'm a nigga in the rap for real. So I'm like, damn, is this
Right.
serious? Is she serious? Like, you ever feel like, is that gonna be a battle that you're gonna have to battle? Like people like taking the shit seriously?
No, I don't think so, not at all. And I don't even want to put that energy like in the air, you know? I feel like the music's gonna be like not something that's like time stamped. I just want it to be like more of a longevity type of thing. So I was like, with me even putting out the songs and the videos, I didn't want it to like feel ever like dated. You know, like certain songs that you listen to is like, oh my God, I can listen to this over and over again. It's not like annoying, or if somebody turn a song on you, like, oh my God, please turn this off if I hear this one more time. I don't want it to be like that at all. You know, I
Yeah,
just want like seamless music. You know.
I feel that. I mean, you said you was you've been working for 3 years. What does that look like? Like, is it just you just been in the studio grinding? You with a bunch of producers? Like, what's the last 3 years musically look like for China?
So the first year, 2017, I started at the end. I was working with Berg and whatnot, and then I had to. And it was this conversation too, like, okay, is everything? Are you going to take this serious? You know, and it's like, in order to answer that question, I had to literally take these 3 years so I can know that I'm serious, like within myself. You know what I mean? I'm not going to just put out a few songs and be like, okay, I'm over it. You know what I mean? So like this whole time span, I've been doing this to show people that I am serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I'm working with right now. Currently, I'm working with my producer Tito. I have like a few other people that's been helping me throughout like the journey and things like that, as far as like visuals and, you know what I mean, sound and things like that. So I'm excited about it. I can't wait for y'all to hear.
Nah, for sure. Yo,
I
what was
got some records.
you got some shit? You got some shit?
Hmm.
Yo,
Yeah.
what was the sessions with Berg like? I mean, you know, he calls himself hit maker. He, you know, he's really in tune in terms of making big records and big hits. What was that like with y'all? Like the chemistry and getting in it. Did you feel comfortable? What was that like?
Oh yeah, I felt comfortable. Actually, Berg. Let me see. Before I had met up with Berg, I think I had cut like 2 songs, and I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? This ain't the best. So I know you could bring out the best in me. So he was like, all right, you know, I'm gonna like vibe with you. We had cut like 2 songs, and I plan on, you know what I mean, linking back up with him to cut some more records.
All right, for sure, for sure. How many songs you feel like you sitting on right now?
Solid. Let's see. I feel like a good 8 solids, like out of all of them. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, this is good. Hmm.
All right. Well, we looking for. I seen today. So today, you got the cash only record, Trippy Red.
Hmm.
Actually I kind of like the record. I liked it better than the first one. You know the video was dope. The visuals look nice. Um,
Yeah.
what was talk about that? Just kind of creating that record with Trippy.
So me and my producer Tito, we had when he's like, I want to play this beat. I'm like, okay, this is fire. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem like too much. You know how you listen to certain beats and it's just too much. You can't like grasp it. So I was like, okay, this is like a riding out melody. Like I mean, you know, instrumental or whatever, and then we added the words to it. And I was like, yo, you know who I think is sound fire on this? He's like, who? I'm like, Trippy. I'm like, oh yeah, let me hit him up. It's like the homie. And I played him it. You know, whenever you play somebody a record, you're always in the back of your mind like, please like it, you know? So he vibed with it. He cut it right then and there. And then I was like, hey, I'm shooting a video. Showed up, and it was all love. So I'm actually happy with it, you know? It's dope to have other artists that's really big vibe with you and like, you know what I mean? Like let people see that you're serious about it, you know what I mean? By them joining the team, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Was y'all in the studio together, or he just like sent the verse back?
No, we was in the studio.
Okay. Was it chemistry there? Like y'all was vibing, like in terms like just musically?
Yeah, he played me like his records and I played him mine. And then it was just easy. He actually fell in love with the record, so it was easy for me. It wasn't like, hey, like call you back. Oh, I'm gonna send it to me
Shit. Yeah.
back. No, it was like right then and there. So I was like, yes, I'm excited.
Right, right.
But
Nah, actually, like I said,
even more happy when he came and you know, did the video, because you know some artists like they record it but they can't get the other person to do the video, so they have to do like these weird animation type of things to kind of fill it out.
yeah.
So it was. So I was like, this is perfect.
You feel like it's gonna be easier for you to get features because you know you out on the scene, people know you already. Like you think that it's gonna be easy for you to like get features?
Nah, not at all. No, mm-mm.
Why
No,
not?
because I feel like if the artists that I, you know what I mean, that I have in mind, they're already so well established. They're not going to lower their standards to um get them to give me a song. Do you get what I'm saying? So they have to love the song. Nobody's going to just do that because you Blacc Chyna, and then especially with a new artist, you know what I mean. That's going to be even more like, do I even want to like put my name or attach with yours? You know, so.
Who's who on that list? Give me. You say you got a little list. Who on that list?
I don't know if I should say.
It's all right. They watching. They might fuck around and hit you up.
Oh, on the list. Okay, I thought you said that people I already work with. Let's see. Of course, Drake and Nicki Minaj, Migos, Love Meg. Shouts out to Meg, I love you.
Okay.
You know, Nicki, of course. I already said Nicki, I feel like.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's his name? 40.
You said 40?
Wait, 42 Doug.
Oh, 42 Doug? Yeah.
I like 21 Savage. The list goes on.
Long list?
I'm
Yeah.
like Lady Gaga, what? This is like, mm-mm.
Right.
So many good artists, you know what I mean, that's out there, and like because I love every different genre, so that my list would be like endless.
For sure. I guess a part of why I like the cash only the record is it feels authentic to you. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, you know, we met one time. I don't really know you like that, but from afar, it seems like you always been about your bag, unapologetically.
Oh, listen, always.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciated that. I know. First of all, everybody they was talking about when you started your OnlyFans, like that was like a whole thing, like a big deal, and I feel like that's the hustle right now. The quarantine, everybody in the OnlyFans bag.
Is major hustle, and then ever since like the OnlyFans, like I've been seeing like other people, you know what I mean, sign up and all that. So listen, all you listeners and people that's watching, if y'all want to sign up for OnlyFans, use my referral code.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. So
right.
how look? Cause I be sometimes people like different girls post their numbers, like how much they getting, and it be crazy. I'm like, damn, this many thirsty niggas out here. Like, how does Blacc Chyna's OnlyFans looking? How them payments look?
I mean, it's looking all right. It's looking all right. Yeah.
It's looking all right.
You know what else too? Like everybody's always heard of like OnlyFans, right? But I was like, here's a perfect opportunity because I EP'd the show Only Cams of LA. So I was just basically executive producing this TV show with Zeus to follow around the people that, you know, do OnlyFans and why do they do it, to hear like their backstory. So I was like, oh, this is perfect opportunity for me to go ahead and start my OnlyFans, you know? So it's kind of like that weigh in type of thing, like, let me see. So, I mean, I'm glad I did it. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, Chyna, I hope I'm not like a OnlyFans type of nigga, but I hope you ain't finessing niggas and posting your Instagram pictures up there. You gotta give some exclusive content.
No, I know how it goes.
All right, for sure. I think, you know, you talk about the reality show just now, and you know you've lived in the public eye for some time now. how tough is that? Like, if at all, like just kind of being able to, live your life and relationships so publicly. Do you feel like is that a hard thing for you?
It's not a hard thing. I mean, I started out in 2008, so it's been like 12 years. I'm actually more grateful the fact that people still, you know what I mean, is like interested and intrigued. You know what I mean? Like I tried to like reinvent myself like all the time and just like push my limits just with anything that I do and not like put myself in a box, you know? And I just feel like now that I'm a little bit more older, you know, I'm 32 now, I'm able to like see and filter out like the BS, you know what I mean? And like throughout this year, for me, just kind of just stepping back and being by myself and really figuring out what it is that Angela wants to do. All the other drama and the extras, it's like here nor there. You know, when I wake up, like I look left, look right, like this is my reality. You know what I mean? So all like the extras and the comments and whatnot, I don't even like let it bother me. I just see it and I recognize it because it's like not even me as a person. And if anybody knows me, they're like, we just laugh at it because they're like, child, that's not even you. And I just be like, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm like, huh. And then I never address stuff like that because it's like way more energy to address things as false. And then it just becomes like bigger than what it probably is because half of my fans probably didn't even know about it. So now they got it brought up. So now they're just digging. And it's just
Right.
like,
Giving the
it's
energy.
just a whole mess. And it's like, it doesn't even matter. It don't matter.
Yeah. Do you like it though? Like, do you like it? Because I feel like now, especially 20, like you said, you've been in it for a while, right? And the social game has changed. It's changing rapidly, right? Like everything now is clout. The clout game is everybody playing the clout game these days. Do you like it? Do you enjoy that aspect? Like just being able to be public facing?
But I just stay to myself. Like I'm not loud, like on the internet. Like I don't be doing all that loud stuff. Like I came up when it was like, nah, you going, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
We don't like when
Facts.
I was up, it's quiet. It's quiet. You just see it, you recognize it. You know what I'm saying? Now people want to go on the internet with the Twitter fingers and the blasts and stuff with the YouTube and all like that weird stuff. Like I'm way too, you know what I mean, like grown and like mature to even like feed into all that. I just continue to make my money and keep growing. You know what I mean? And that's that.
For sure. How aware of your brand are you, right? Because like it's definitely been a few niggas that like you've been associated with that get hot like from hanging out with you, right? Like just like you hanging out with people. Is that something on your mind? Like, damn, I can't even hang out with certain people because
Yeah, what? Absolutely. Like no, like I said, you know, I don't need no one on my side. I'm just trying to get my money, you know?
right. Okay. I feel that. I think you've done a good job of kind of keeping your kids out of the spotlight because I, at least outside looking in, I haven't really seen much, just about your kids. And obviously, like, there's a big family there, the Kardashian family, and then Tiger. Like, so I think you've done
Yeah.
a good job of doing that. Is that something that you intentionally tried to do?
Yeah, I do that because like my thing is like I don't want them to be burnt out or like I have a daughter, I don't want her to be like too grown or managed. And I have a son that I'm teaching him like respect, you know what I mean? Because like throughout the years, you know, I've personally been disrespected, you know what I mean, by men and other people. So what I'm gonna do is not let that trickle down to like my kids. I'm gonna show them a different route, you know what I mean? And just keep them like creative, like and keeping them in the space of like you're still you're a kid, you're not an adult. Like even the way I dress them, the way I talk to them and things like that is very important. And I feel like a lot of parents should also do that too. It's like don't try to grow your kid up too fast, you know what I mean? Especially if they already gonna be out there like that, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna have a lot of people come at them, but I'm gonna teach them and I'm gonna groom them so they could be time enough and ready for all that.
Yeah, for sure. I feel that. Do you think it's like extra pressure on them, like being that, like, okay, your mom is Blacc Chyna and your dad is Rob Kardashian? Like, does that come with extra pressure as a kid?
And King, Tiger.
And King, yeah, excuse me, yeah, King and Tiger, yeah.
I love my Kingy. I love my Kingy. Nah, you know what? Like King, like he understands like what's going on. Like he's, you know what I mean, shot TV shows. When we go out, like he's not into all like the paparazzi and all that. You know what I mean? He'll be like, no pictures, like back up, like. But no, I think they'll be fine. Cause I feel like this is like their normal, like this is like their normalcy. You know what I mean? It's not like it just happened like overnight. You know what I mean? It's something that they've always been around.
Yeah.
And me as a mom, as a single parent, I just want to keep up whatever it is that they're accustomed to now. You know, that's why I work and I grind so hard, you know, every day.
Nah, I feel that. I feel that. Definitely, man. I don't, that's, definitely comes with a lot of media attention, just kind of, those things, who you are, being around that family. Obviously, like, we see them, there's such a media powerhouse. Like, Kanye made his tweets the other day. He was going off on the rant, and I think he alluded to saying that Chris was a white, he said white supremacist, and then there was a bunch of articles saying that you
Yeah.
said that, like, to take a look at that. Like, how you feel about that? Like, did you experience that in knowing her? Like, you felt like that?
I'm not going to speak too much on it, but basically in a nutshell, like, the statement that I put out is what I put out. You know what I mean? And I feel like now everything is going to start coming to the light, and then that's just kind of where I'm at with it, and I can't wait.
Yeah, for sure.
There's always people just singling people out. You know what I mean? I feel like Kanye's out here by himself. It's no family. I'm out here by myself. Like, my family's all the way in DC. His family's in Chicago somewhere. But you get what I'm saying? So it's like people that try to like control certain situations. I don't think it's a cool thing just in general in life,
So
But
did you feel it? Because I think a part of the statement was about the show. Like, I think that y'all had the show, and apparently she tried to get the show canceled.
oh,
Is that
yeah, they did.
they did get the show canceled?
hmm
Do you know why?
I know why I can't really speak on it because I'm still like in a lawsuit right now.
Okay. All right. All right.
But yeah, some of the things that was said is disturbing.
Yeah. Okay.
So good though. It's gonna all come out soon. So, and then we can have another interview.
All right. You got to give me when this come out.
The single.
When this come out, we got to do the in person. You got to give me all that. We need that.
First, the whole team.
Yeah, the people need that for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's definitely an interesting position to be in. Just, I think today women rappers, there's an interest for it, right? I feel like women rappers are coming up now more than ever. Do you feel like that there's, I don't want to say competition, but like, like, everyone's starting to come up? Do you feel pressure of having to like compete against other women?
Oh, no, not at all. I feel like everybody's going to have their fans. And if you make good music, it should be for any and everybody. I feel like your music shouldn't have like a preference or a race or anything like that. If you make good music, you like good music, Everybody's, I mean, like, some of our favorite artists might put out a song that we might not like, but we love all their other songs,
Sure.
It's just their preferences, and then however which way they emotionally feeling. You know what I mean? It's like, if you want to get turned up to go party with your friends, you can put on Cena. If you want to be like, you know what, I don't have to deal with this nigga and go listen to my cash only and worry about myself. Be sitting up sad worrying about a nigga. It's just like whatever mood you in. It's like, all right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Now I feel that. I feel that. You mentioned Megan earlier, like, just, I guess y'all relationship and being cool. Obviously, she had her situation play out recently, getting shot in the foot, which people are saying it was Tory and all this kind of stuff. Just being that, I think Megan is still new to the game, right? Like, new coming in and dealing with relationships publicly. What advice would you give her right now, just kind of, in the middle of the situation that she's in?
I would just tell her just to, like, keep her prayers up, you know what I mean? And just think about all the things that makes her happy and just do that. You know what I mean? I feel like certain things that happen to us, it is a trauma, and a lot of people, when they go through something super traumatic, they can never get over it to like move on to like continue to prevail. I don't want this to like hinder her career or hinder her from like moving and being a better and bigger person than she already is. You get what I'm saying? I want her to see it, recognize it, and then heal herself, and then go back out there and like go kill shit. And that's that.
Yeah, for sure. In terms of just being in, or relationships publicly, like, how do you deal with that aspect, right? Like, if let's say, because they saying she was dating and all that.
No time soon. Good.
Bags only?
I'm straight. It's been like 2 years for me. I'm fine. Like shit, I'm good.
All right, dating rappers. Is that off? You dead? Dating rappers is dead?
That shit's dead for me.
All right.
Y'all, what's up?
Wait, say it again?
Cause I'll take a song though. Y'all want to do a collab?
All
No,
right.
I ain't dating. No.
Yeah, you off that? All right. When could we anticipate this project dropping?
I'm actually still working on like dates and things right now. So in the meantime, to get people's attention and that they know I'm serious, I'm gonna continue to drop my singles and continue just to work on music until everything lines up. Everything's still kind of shut down. So I'm just gonna be working on that. And I have like my studio in my house so I can do things in my own time too. So it's like nothing is really like stopped or hindered really. I just gotta like stay focused on what I'm doing and let that be that.
That's a fact. I like that. I got one last question.
Okay.
I always be wanting to know, like people who, like I said, you about your bag. Like I feel like there's always a moment kind of in life where it's like something happened where it's like, damn, you know what? I'm about to get this money. What was that? What was that moment for you, just in your life, where you felt like, all right, now I'm committed to this bag all the way?
Damn. I mean, when I was like 15.
Yeah.
Like I feel like being a hustler, like it's not like or just grinding. It's not like you be like, hey, I'm gonna wake up and grind today. Nah, it should start from when you're young. So it's always been there. Like I worked at like McDonald's, Golden Corral, Shoe City. Like I used to
The
sell
Golden Corral.
I used to sell candy in elementary school. I used to take out people's trash. Like I used to be on all that, and it's just like as I got older, I'm like, all right, let me put everything in line and build like my foundation so nobody can ever take it away from me. You know what I mean? Regardless of the situation, I feel like once you do that, you'll always be solid.
Sure. You think it's harder being a female hustler? Because like, it come with a lot of stigma sometimes. Like when you can use like the sexualization to make money and things like that. Do you think it makes that harder, or is it easier?
I mean, it always makes it easier. You know what I mean? Sex sells. What's up?
That's a fact.
I mean, I'm just saying, and it's like, hey, it's like everybody has it. You know what I mean? It's if you have one or the other. So.
But everybody ain't got it though. Now,
I
everybody.
mean, I know. Yeah. No, you're right.
Nah, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Listen, I definitely, I think it's very interesting what you're doing. I'm gonna continue to watch it and see how it progresses. At least I think from the first to the second record, you've made progress. So we're gonna continue to watch it at Rap Radar.
No, I'm super excited. Thanks for having me. Like this is a big opportunity.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
excited.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. All right.
And this interview was really good. I loved it. It was like
All right.
perfect.
Thank you. 2 thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, listen, I'm gonna holler at you when we on the West Coast.
All right. Thank you.
All
Y'all
right.
enjoy your day.
Later. You too.